can't nick the crown jewels.
Why not?
Why not? But I'll tell you why not, because it's unpatriotic for a start. Besides which, I don't fancy being banged up in the Tower of London for the next 300 years.
For once, I think Danny may have a point.
Yeah, thank you, Stacey. What do you mean for once?
Yeah, I mean, if we get caught, they'll throw away the key, won't they?
Exactly. I'm too pretty to go to prison. I'll never get any sleep.
Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping to avoid getting caught.
We're talking about the crime of the century.
There's a band of private collectors who are willing to pay a small fortune to add the first Star of Africa to their collection.
Can we find them?
All in hand. The first Star of Africa. 530.2 carats. Also known as the Cullinan I, because it's the largest of the 9 stones cut from the Cullinan diamond. Discovered in South Africa in 1905. It's now set in the head of the royal scepter. It is priceless. Home is the Tower of London. There has only ever been one attempt to steal the crown jewels, and that was by Colonel Blood in 1671.
What happened to him?
He failed.
Great. So what are we going to do? Swim the moat or scale the battlements?
No need. The royal scepter's being moved, giving us a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Why is it being moved?
Right now it's being cleaned by the royal jewelers, and after that, it'll be moved again.
Where?
The Guildhall Art Gallery is holding a major African exhibition to coincide with the Commonwealth Summit. It starts the day after tomorrow, and the Star of Africa is to be the centerpiece. All right, think of it, think of it. The biggest score of this century or the last. Something that will be remembered 100, 200 years from now. Everything I know, everything I've learned has been waiting for this moment. Nothing this big will ever come our way again.
Downside is, if we get caught, we all go to prison for a very long time.
You all right, Mick? On your own?
Yeah, it looks that way. Cheers.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were sulking.
Really?
What do you expect? You asked them to put the rest of their lives on the line.
Yes, I did.
You rolled the dice, they came up snake eyes. It happens.
Yep.
Just tell me one thing. Why?
Because no one has ever dared attempt anything this big for 300 years.
And that's it?
For me, yes. Look, this is the biggest game in town. If we're not here, we're not anywhere.
I can see that. You see, Mickey, I had my doubts earlier, but you can count me in.
Thanks, Danny. That's worth a lot. But this can't happen without Stacey and Ash.
Glad to hear it.
Is he sulking, Albert?
Afraid so, yeah?
Oh, didn't.
I was not sulking.
Well, it worked. Looks like you're getting your own way.
No, now, wait a minute. Come on. This thing is far too big for anyone to be here for any other reason than they want to be.
You can't bottle in now.
God blimey, first he sulks, now he's trying to back out.
I'm not backing out. I'm not backing out. But if we do this, we do it with our eyes open.
Hey, if we can't do it, who can? Eddie!
On the tab.
So, is this a change of direction for you boys? You're thieves now.
Just trying to earn a living, Benny.
Tell me about it. There are no honest crooks anymore. Everyone tries to screw you. Me, I've been screwed more times than a coachload of hookers.
I see you still have a wonderful way with words, Benjamin.
Don't talk to me about words, Mr. Stroller. Time was a handshake was enough. Now everyone's 14 with spots and rings in their noses, all using fancy words to screw you. 5% of this, 2 pints of that, 10 pence in the pound, and pay you next Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a different world.
There it is. Me, I've had enough. Next year, I sell up. Let someone else get screwed. So, the great Mickey Bricks and Albert Stroller. Call me a Chinaman, but my guess is you don't have a bag full of car radios.
Not quite.
So what is it? The crown jewels? Please tell me you're not serious.
What we're looking for are a few select private collectors to put in sealed bids.
An auction?
Winner takes all.
How long have I got?
We found the cleaning company has the contract for the gallery. They employ mostly Eastern European workers.
You mean cheap?
Precisely. And you start tonight. Those are the details.
Right.
Hello.
It's me.
Benny, what have you got for me?
It wasn't easy. I have to say that personally I think you're insane. But if you pull it off, I've got 5 bidders lined up, all top notch.
I knew you were the man for the job.
Sealed bids will be delivered to your hotel.
Okay, Benny. I'll be in touch.
Well,
We are on.
thank you. That's blinding. No. Oh, no. Believe me. Thank you very much.
Danny, what are you doing?
Premium phone line, 50 quid a minute.
What?
I set up one of these lines. Every time somebody phones this number, I get 50 quid in my pocket.
But how are you going to get people to phone the number?
No, listen, listen. This is where the genius comes in. Because I don't have to, you see. All I've got to do, yeah, is I borrow a phone and I call the number, yeah? Then they think I'm making a 10p call, but I'm getting 50 big ones in my pocket.
Danny.
Yeah, Mickey, you did stop me using the credit cards.
Well, they were very bad copies.
Well, they did work.
We got thrown out of a restaurant.
Granted, everyone, but, you know, I had a few teething troubles.
Danny, I would much rather you focused on the job in hand.
Oh, I'm focused, gang. I'm focused. It's just a little sideline, make a little bit of money to buy some tobacco when you get us all arrested. Eddie, can I borrow your phone, mate? I've just got to phone my old mum. Hello, Mum.
I've just made a pot of tea.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I will just finish my work.
You'll wear the varnish off, you polish it anymore.
But I want to do a good job.
Yes, and you'll do a better job with a cup of tea inside you.
I'll be 5 minutes. Lily, what is happening in there, huh?
Some kind of special exhibition. All very hush-hush.